With the Mitch Marner saga now over and this abundance of cap, the Leafs got to start getting to work. And they do. They make a couple of moves. Obviously, we're going to talk about both in the video, but let's start with the one that Leaf fans love. Because if you went into last year and went through last season and did not love Steven Lorentz, you are miserable, and I don't want to be a part of the family, if that's the case. Steven Lorentz re-ups for the Toronto Maple Leafs 3 years, I believe, with $1.25 million. Look, we kind of saw this one coming, right? A guy who just wanted to be a Leaf from day one. We saw the passion last year. Or 1.35, excuse me. He always wanted to be a Leaf. He became a Leaf. He was happy every day to be a Leaf. And he was good. He was a good player to watch. So they re-signed on a 3 years at $1.35 million. Great fourth liner, knows his role. I mean, it's such a good signing for the Leafs. They needed to do something like this. And great. Business taken care of for Steven Lorentz. So really the only reason I wanted to talk about that. Next up, the Utah Mammoth got in on the action. I got to get used to saying that name. It's going to take some time. They traded Matias Maccelli to the Toronto Maple Leafs in exchange for a 2027 conditional third-round pick. Now, what is the condition of the pick? Well, the condition is if Maccelli scores 51 or more points with the Leafs this upcoming season and the Maple Leafs make the playoffs, it turns into a second-round pick. I will say one thing. If Matias freaking Maccelli has 50 points with the Leafs next year, here's a second-round pick. Just take it. I mean, if he's been that awesome for the Leafs, so be it. It's exciting. 24-year-old Finn, who obviously played with Arizona initially for the first 3 years of his career, then played with Utah last season. Had a down year last year, right? Played a couple less minutes a game, right? Only played 13 minutes a night. But he played 55 games, only had 18 points, 8 goals. However, the few years prior to that, where he played 15 minutes and 16 minutes a night in Arizona, that in his rookie campaign, where he only played 64 games, he had 11 goals and 49 points in 64 games. In 2023-24, the last year of the Arizona Coyotes, he had 17 goals, 40 assists for 57 points in 82 games. So, pretty crazy stuff there. He actually played quite well, albeit the shooting percentage a little bit high. 11.4 in 23-24 and 18%. Only 11 goals in 22-23. So, again, he's making a little bit of money. It's like 3 point something this year. He's only 24 years old. All I know is that he can fly. That is something I do remember watching him a little bit. Dude can flat out fly. He's only 5'11", $185, so nothing crazy there. Kind of a Kyle Dubas special. But he's 24 years old. Again, a playmaking winger. Why do you think they did that? A cheaper option to move money somewhere else. It makes sense. But then you think about it, where's he going to play? Right? And I think it all depends on how the rest of the offseason goes for the Toronto Maple Leafs. You know, what they're going to end up doing. But could he be a guy on alongside of Willie and Johnny T? It's possible. Could he be on maybe not with Matthew Knies. They both shoot the same way. They might both be left wingers. But regardless of that, maybe that Willie JT line might be an interesting one. Right? JT and Willie love to shoot the damn puck. Matias Maccelli loves to dish it out. So, interesting stuff there. We'll see how it goes, though. You know, again, it's a guy that kind of gives me Nick Robertson vibes, but significantly better. A lot more points and a lot more pedigree than Nick Robertson that we've seen in the past. So we'll see what ends up happening there. But again, I like the trade. I don't know much about him enough. And it's going to be a wait-and-see game because it's a new thing for him. Dude's played in Arizona and Utah. And now go play for the Toronto Maple Leafs now in a basically win a cup or nothing mode. Great. Let's see how that goes for the kid. Maybe he'll relish in it. Who knows? We'll see, though. I'm not going to hold my breath too much. I didn't want to make a long video because I wanted to make you guys be the judges here. I want to hear your thoughts down below, all right? So, you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and are jacked up for me, Matias Maccelli or maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Matias Maccelli being a Leaf. Let me know down below. Hit the like button, all that great stuff. And of course, the passion boy, Steven Lorentz, being a Leaf for the next 3 seasons. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that great stuff. Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below, so follow up there. If you haven't done so already, comment down below all your thoughts. I want to hear them all. And I will talk to you guys. Jays Edition tonight. They're down 2-0 right now. It's not great. To the New York Yankees at Rogers Center. We'll see how that one plays out. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Let's be honest. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. July 1st, free agent frenzy. What are the Leafs going to do? I'll be here to talk about it. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and are jacked up for tomorrow. We'll talk to you guys then.